Hello, this is Carine, aka the Brooklyn Gardener. We are here in mid-April for our April garden tour. The garden is simply everything is awake, well, just about everything is awake and looking beautiful. Some things are on its way out, some things are just getting started. Um, so many updates since my last video from March. So March, I was preparation. So we trimmed down the hydrangeas. We basically did a whole bunch of garden cleanup. And part of that garden cleanup was removing my my landscape fabric. And I am so, like I said it before, and I probably will be just like saying it for the rest of this garden season. I'm so happy that I removed the landscaping fabric. Um, One thing that I noticed like this month um, from removing my landscaping fabric is how easy weeding is. So, you put down the landscaping fabric to help with decreasing the weeds, but when the weeds do come, sometimes it gets a little difficult taking the weeds out because they become embedded in the landscaping fabric. But now, since there's no landscaping fabric, I have like my little weeding tools, and it's making it such a breeze. So take it from me. I am very happy that you know, I was able to kind of um, get that lesson. Initially, when I placed the fabric down, it was because I wanted to make my life easier, not realizing that it just made my life harder for the type of garden that I have. So, just in case anybody, if you are starting a garden and contemplating, and your garden looks like mine's or bigger or whatever, and you're contemplating on putting landscaping fabric, don't do it. So anyway, so let's start our April garden tour. Like I said, everything is awake, just about everything is awake and looking absolutely lovely. So I'm going to turn on my camera so we can get started. All right, so we will start here. The quick fire hydrangeas. This is the third year for these two, and the fourth year for this one. And you can see this one is slightly a little bit bigger, but they're all at the level, at the height that I want them to. So I fully expect that these will, in this season, get about 2 to 3 feet tall, and will reach yay high to cover um, my fence. Yeah, so super excited. They are fully awake and coming to form. So this is one of my spring containers in my Facebook Marketplace find container. And we have here the muscari, some mini daffodils that are well past their prime. I have in the back here 3 tulips that are yet to come up. Now, I plan on keeping this container, my spring containers, until like around Mother's Day. So this will continue to evolve, and the daffodils and the muscari will be going into my landscape once they're done. The tulips will not. And so over here, we have my what I call my perennial border, because just about everything down here is perennial, dies back. I do have for winter structure my green velvet boxwoods at each point. In the back, I have my winter gem boxwood that has put on considerable amount of growth just for the start of the season. I'm so happy. It makes quite a lovely statement behind my bird bath. I have two stands in the back next to, I don't know if you can see them pretty well. Okay, now you can. Next to the bird bath that I have their place for when I put um, my what is it called again? Whirling butterfly. Well, uh, what is it called again? I tell you, I start these videos and I just have the biggest brain fog. But anyway, so I have those there, placed there for some perennials that I will be putting there that I can't remember the name. Here is my Japanese maple. I believe this is waterfall, looking so beautiful. Right here. Over here, we have some hydrangeas. I think that I got them last year from Home Depot. They were towards the end of the season. They were looking really sad, but I'm so excited to see them bloom for this season. They are a proven winners brand. I think it's Let's Dance Arriba. So I'm excited. Here, my garden faces my house. My garden is on the north side, not north side, south side of my house. So it gets a lot of light. Here is the north facing end of that. I hope I'm saying that clear. So at the very beginning of this bed, as we get into spring, summer, it becomes full sun. And then towards the fall, it becomes part sun. So why I say that is these are mop head hydrangeas, hybrid of a mop head with a hydrangea, and the tag said that they can do full sun. They can do full sun, but just in case, I know that this area doesn't get like that full intense sun. Got it? Yes. Um, and here, my salvia. This is a white salvia. You can see all of those buds ready to just burst open, and I can't wait for it. We have cat mint here, some alliums. This right here is my butterfly bush that is coming back strong. Some cone flowers over here. Salvia, penstemon. I absolutely love the foliage of this, the penstemon that's coming up. Back there we have phlox, smoothhead hydrangea. This is the first edition flowerful. Yeah, that's its name, flowerful. Rose, flowerful, and a rose. My Carl, Dr. Carl something peony. I'm so happy for this peony. It smells so wonderful. And if we get a closer look, so many buds. So I can't wait. I can't wait because I absolutely love. And here is another salvia. This is a blue salvia, and I love this. Newest addition to this end of the garden is my little container here. I have it filled with some campanula. It's right here. Love it. Okay. Over here, these are my cypress. I had given them a trim in late March. So we can see a little bit of browning where I guess it got bit a little bit from the frost. Next year, I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer before trimming them. It shouldn't matter, but I want to see if I wait a little bit later in the spring, to avoid some of that. But maybe not because it helped getting it out of the way earlier so that, it doesn't become overwhelming. I break up the jobs back here into, different phases. So in the late summer, in the late winter, this is when I do a lot of cleanup, a lot of trimming, especially for my evergreens. However, because of the browning. I'm not sure if that has to do with winter burn, but I might next year wait a little longer. All right, so over here, I am so happy for how this area of my garden is developing. I have quite a bit of new additions in this area from last season, and I love how it's coming together. So here, this is a Weigela, dark horse Weigela. It has beautiful pink blooms. I absolutely love it. And one of the things that I didn't actually plan, but now I'm so grateful for it, is how well the color of the Weigela and the Ajuga complement each other. Absolutely love it. So What's not doing so well is my little gardenia here. Now, this is a Prover Women's brand that is supposed to be hardy down to my zone. Well, I'm zone 7B. It's supposed to be hardy down to zone 7. This winter, we had a pretty, really rough winter, and it really took a beating. So I'm going to wait until around mid-May to cut off all of um, that burn foliage. We are supposed to be getting a couple of nights in the 30s, so I don't want to take that protection away. So next month I'll take it away. It's not dead, but it just took quite a bit of setbacks. This is a reblooming variety, so even though I know I'm not going to get any blooms now, later on in the season, I should get something. I have my lavender here. Now, I had planted 3 of these at the end of the season. I got them on sale at Lowe's, and only one made it. And it's looking really, really pretty right there. This is a new addition to my garden. This is a David Austin rose named Windermere. It is so pretty. I cannot wait. I actually just planted it last week. I got it as a bare root rose, similar to my Olivia Rose Austin. And I can't wait to see how it performs. My candy tuft is in full bloom and looking gorgeous. The Ajuga is looking gorgeous. I absolutely love this Ajuga. And one of the things that I was really pleased about is that it provided winter interest. So this is a year-round ground cover. Love it. Back there, we have an oak leaf hydrangea. I am so happy. I was, kind of holding my breath last year. I had a different hydrangea, ruby slippers, that was planted over there, and it did not make it through the winter season. So I replaced it with this, and it is doing fabulous. So we have my Bloodgood Japanese maple fully leafing out. Behind it, that did a glorious show, is my baby spice viburnum. Beautiful. I really wish that I had taken a picture when it was in its peak, because it was gorgeous. Last year it only gave me 2 blooms. This year it was covered in blooms, and the blooms smelled awesome. I have some muscari down here, which I will be adding perhaps. I will definitely be adding the mini daffodils here. I don't know if I'm going to add more muscari here, because I know these will over time naturalize and I will get more of them. So I'll probably just leave these 3 and then add 3 mini daffodils here. Over there is a new addition right here to the garden. It's a Deutzia. I bought it in bloom and then planted it. I think it got into a little shock, so the blooms didn't last that long. Deutzia blooms don't last more. I think when I read, it was supposed to be like maybe a week or 2, but they started to fizzle out after that first week. But I'm so happy to have it where it is. I think it's a lovely addition to the garden, and will stay pretty. I'm going to keep it pretty compact in this area. We have my dwarf mugo pines. Look, so much growth on them. I'm going to stop putting my finger in the scene so that the camera doesn't keep readjusting to my finger, but you can see so much growth on there. I'm so excited, so excited. Now this is my pride and glory. I do still love, I love this tree. However, I didn't get any blooms this year from my snowball viburnum. And I was looking at my previous, last year's video, and I had so many blooms. So I don't know. One of the things that I love about this is how the beauty of the leaf. I love the leaf, and I love how the structure, what it adds to this area. So I'm okay with it. I am beyond okay with it. Blue star junipers, just doing what they do. Another spring container. I had this lovely daffodil. I had it last year. I didn't save it last year. I ended up repurchasing it online. Initially, I had them planted in the ground. They weren't doing so great. So I popped them out and then just put them in the planters. These planters, like I said, will be around until Mother's Day. And that's when I will put my summer annuals out. The daffodils, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these, but the yellow daffodils, the mini daffodils, will definitely be going into the landscape, and I might just keep those. I really liked them last year enough to, to get them again. I had remorse in discarding them, so I'll probably definitely will keep them. All right, under here in my little woodland area. Oh, I love this. The hellebores are past their bloom. However, I do love how, even though the blooms are spent, they still look so pretty. They still look so pretty. Okay. The name of these plants escape me. Yeah, what's new? I got them at Lowe's and they have been blooming for the past 3 weeks. Okay. I got them at the very end of March. I was planting out here. Um, no, they've been here for 2 weeks, not 3 weeks. No, 3 weeks. Yeah, they've been here for 3 weeks and just blooming and looking so cute. My little mini, can you see it right here? Ah, so cute, so cute, so cute. Okay, the hostas are coming out. This is Autumn Moon. These two hostas, I'm not sure they're the same. I had divided them about 2, 3 years ago and placed them back here. I love them. I love them. They're super, super healthy. And here we have some astilbe that's growing back here. This area has developed so well. Now over here, I was so worried about this plant here. This is a, what is it? Not oh, what is it? Well, anyway, so I was worried that it was dead. However, look, all of these new blooms are coming up. I did read that this particular plant does break dormancy late. So I noticed the blooms, the little buds, about 2, 3 days ago, and I'm so super excited. Once I remember the name, I will let you know. I think even though my garden is so small, I do need to put some plant tags out. All right, so now we are going to go upstairs to my balcony. I love coming here, especially at night when the lights are on. It's so peaceful back here. So let's go upstairs. Okay, so this is my balcony terrace garden with my planters. Ooh, it looks so pretty. I love this pink. I think that's going to be the theme for back here. Pink, purple, yellows, and whites. So then they're doing so, so lovely. My lilac, my dwarf lilac. I have some blooms in here. So beautiful. Okay. Olivia Rose is completely filled out. And I just noticed have some buds. Oh, they're filled with buds. Oh, so beautiful. Okay. My neighbor's bush, not bush, tree. This is a fig tree, hasn't come out yet. I absolutely love it. That's one of my borrowed views. Okay, so this is what up here is looking like. All right. Sounds of the garden. So that will do it for our April garden tour. Everything is awake. with two exceptions that Gara, there you go, the Gara. I treat those as annuals. I'm still in love with them. You know, the area that I have them in is at best, part sun. And I think it stays a little too wet in that area. But until I find something that I love more in that area, I will continue keep, treating them as annuals and then put them there. Oh, and there's an update. So I'm Zone 7B. I had this beautiful dahlia that I had purchased from the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens, and I tried and kept it in ground. And I don't see any signs of life. I don't see any signs of life. The area that it's in is the same area that the Gara is in. I think it just stays too wet in that area. And we really had a quite harsh winter, so I think I lost it, which is okay. It's a planting opportunity to put something different there. And I have something in mind. So that'll be it. Thank you for joining me, and for those who stuck around, thank you for sticking around and seeing my garden. I will see you for the next garden tour, which would be in May, where the garden should be booming with color. So hope everyone is having a awesome day and an awesome spring, and I will see you next time. Bye.